I'm David Kelly. I'm a senior fellow at the Atlas Society and a consultant to the Atlas Shrugged movies. We're about to see two conversations that Railroad Vice President Dagny Taggart has early in Atlas Shrugged Part 1. The first is with her brother James, the president of Taggart Transcontinental. The second is with an employee who's quitting. As you watch, ask yourself, who really respects other people, Dagny or James?
Is this accurate? Just one passenger train per day on the Mexican line? And one freight every other night?
Yes.
Well, how are the Mexicans gonna develop the area with a single passenger train once a day?
They're not, Jim. You should know I moved everything of value out of Mexico a month ago. There's nothing there for the looters once the Mexicans nationalize.
You know, that Mexican line was helping those destitute people get back in the game. And it was great PR for this company.
I would have happily put a railroad in Mexico if there was a reason to build up the region. I didn't see one.
You can't just take everything away from people who need our help. Move!
Okay. Miss Taggart?
Oh, hello, Owen, please, have a seat.
Thank you. I've come to give you my resignation, effective immediately.
Why?
For a personal reason.
Are you dissatisfied here?
No.
Have you received a better offer?
No.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Are you ill?
No.
Are you leaving the city?
No.
But you no longer wish to work for Taggart Transcontinental.
Miss Taggart, I assure you, no person, matter, or event connected to my job has anything to do with my decision to leave.
I actually called you in here today to offer you a promotion. I wanted you to manage the Rio Norte line.
That's very, very kind of you, Miss Taggart, but, my decision has been made.
I'll double what any other railroad is offering.
I won't be working for any railroad.
But you will be working.
Yes, look, I came to tell you I'm leaving because I promised you once that I would, and I want to keep my word.
Write your own ticket, Owen. Name your price. I want you to stay.
I'm sorry, Miss Taggart.
So there's nothing I can offer you?
Nothing on earth.
Critics of capitalism often say that it reduces human relationships to the cash nexus of naked self-interest and monetary gain. They say capitalism is not compatible with mutual respect among people. In the scenes we just watched, we can see what's wrong with that view. James professes concern for the Mexican people. He wants to provide a form of charity by running more trains than the business in that area can sustain. When Dagny says the people there are not doing anything to develop themselves, James does not challenge the statement. He just insists that they need our help. They're destitute. Is that an expression of respect? To see those people as helpless? To pity them? No. Implicit in what he says is the attitude that he is superior and they are inferior. And that air of superiority comes out in a nasty way when he snaps at Owen Kellogg. Move. Dagny takes a very different attitude. When Owen tells her he's quitting, she tries to get him to stay. She doesn't succeed, and she's mystified by Owen's decision. That's a piece of the mystery that drives the plot of Atlas Shrugged. But that's not my point here. My point is the method she uses to try to change his mind. She doesn't bully him or claim that he has some duty to work for her. When she offers a higher salary, it is not as charity. It's because she values his work. Her efforts to keep Owen on board illustrate the nature of trade. When we trade, we give value for value. Dagny wants to give Owen money in exchange for the valuable work she knows he can do. That shows respect and a certain kind of equality. As employees of the company, of course, Dagny is above Owen in the organization chart. She's his boss, as James is her boss. But as people, they're equal. Dagny knows that Owen has no reason to give her what she wants unless she can give him something he wants. In one of her essays, Ayn Rand explained the essential point about trade. A trader, she said, is a man who earns what he gets and does not give or take the unearned. He does not treat men as masters or slaves, but as independent equals. When you trade with someone, you're treating that person as a value-seeking human being who needs to pursue his own happiness, not just serve other people's needs. At the same time, you're treating that person as a value-producing human being, someone who's created something worth trading for. Moreover, trade occurs by mutual consent. Dagny can't just decide that Owen will work for her. If he doesn't agree, there's no consent and there's no trade. In trade, each person accepts that the other has to determine what's best for him. Each respects the other as an independent, thinking human being who needs to decide for himself how best to live his life. That's a kind of respect that the James Taggarts of the world and the real-life critics of capitalism just don't get.